So the rules for this Sights of Shiokawa challenge are on screen right now. Pause if you need to, and I would like to give my thanks as I hit quick play here to the 4 or 5 people, nice, Night Errant, 4 or 5 people who managed to watch my videos all throughout the way, pretty much, because, yeah, I know that not a lot of exciting stuff happens, at minimum 75% of the time, because I'm just talking through what I'm trying to go through and what's going through my mind. Although, that in itself can be interesting. I don't know if I'm that well informed, though. I'm good at that. Entertaining with redundancy? Oh my goodness. I'm deciding whether or not it's worth me putting things into knowledge and charisma, or at least knowledge, as opposed to just strength and dexterity. I am Toshiaki, so I'm either very, very good or very, very bad. There's a middle ground, but it doesn't often happen, because if I get the 6th floor... Well, for the lighthouse, if I was getting the 6th floor, then I need to... Then I was thinking about building into strength if that... would help me out, which it does. Again, if you're Toshiaki and you get certain things, yeah, it's great. So I know a few people have talked about Toshiaki's lobby face compared to his UI face. I don't mind either way. It's just I thought that was a interesting conversation to listen to, even though it was only like 3 replies long anyway. But wow, only got 1 note use. Great. So this is a soft rule for me, but it's pretty much a rule where I can't, once I hit this, or I look at, start a new mystery, I will lock myself out of home. It's not always, I mean, it's not a strict rule in the challenge, but I used to have this say 3 that are location specific, but ever since I did a bad roll, I decided, no, that's not the case. So we have scissors and we have painting, so one of these 2 needs to be last. And I can't tell if I'm on timeline B right now. We can find out by taking painting last, but I could try to go for chainsaw and take school last, depending though. I don't, yeah, coma, footage, hell, neither, Let's do footage first, then, yeah. Let's do footage first. I'll save, obviously, I'm planning to do painting second with the way if I'm taking the ladder strategy. Forest, max threat level, and hospital, max threat level. Okay. You want my curses now? Do I try for chainsaw? Yeah, you know what? Why not, right? Well, I'm about to die either. If I get another brain damage, I'm actually dead here. But thankfully that didn't happen. However, yeah, survivor's guilt and brain damage are really gonna do a number on me. So I swear there was some other way for me to heal curses, but aside from playing as Ayaka, but yeah, with heavy duty, I mean it's still a weapon. I would rather have that, but I'm gonna get the fuel first and hope for something better right after I go sell the painkillers, so that I don't accidentally mess up my funds or go in and realize I don't have enough money. So crowbar is looking a bit better. I don't want monkey wrench in case I get frostbite randomly from Otherworld event, which is wont to happen in my RNG, but we never know. If that's the case, I'm gonna inspiring novel now, because I'm gonna get the chainsaw in the second mystery, which means I shouldn't theoretically have a lot of trouble with encounters for the rest of my run. But event RNG, of course, is an entirely different thing as it proceeds. Okay, so let's see if my prophecy turns. Yep, what did I say? I think I'm still dead here, because this is gonna, yeah. So to remind myself why I died, it's also because Harbinger takes away one of each stat at the beginning of your run. So yeah, that was pretty bad. Also, all perks, nice. Might as well take deduction, mystery 0 then, and let's. I should have checked the lighthouse. I keep forgetting to do that on ill-fated runs, but let's hope. Nope, didn't get a knowledge check. Should have built it to strength actually. That's usually my go-to, and the one time I don't build into strength when I decide to go autopilot, it just so happens I have a strength check in the lighthouse. So at this point, it doesn't matter if in the future, due to gambler's fallacy, it doesn't matter in the future if I decide to build in strength, because this is the one time that mattered. Maybe we'll find out. Vigil, do we have another one? No, so we need to re-roll, and I may cut. if I cannot find 2. But there's a high chance of getting at least 2. 3 was when I started going nah. So Vigil Ward, yeah, Vigil Ward. Oh my goodness. Who's our god? Who's our old god? Ath. So we have 2 seals. They're both permanent as well. Do I want to just destroy my Doom? I already took a bath, didn't I? Well, I should have, well, if these cost Doom because we're on Ath, so you know what? 5 Doom for 1 Strength and 5 Doom for 1 Knowledge. And let's see how well that turns out for me, because we're taking Vigil first and saving Ward toward last. Till last. The main downside to this challenge is that you don't have Monument during your last mystery, so if you get dumpstered on by events, then there's no helping you. At the same time, you can also plan to get a do a normal mystery, I guess, if we're strategy crafting, to do a normal mystery as your second to last mystery and then use Monument, because theoretically the chance of getting 30-40% Doom in one mystery is usually not consistently high. Should I brace? I don't want to run. I don't want to run because I already spent 10 Doom, which is my fault, but yeah. Because my kicks are not all guaranteed, I'm doing this so I can guarantee 2 damage per 1 stamina, as opposed to a kick 90-80 for 3 stamina, and if I miss twice, as is wont to happen to me, then yeah, I would not like that. That said, that does mean I'm taking a bunch of damage. If I decide to do this 3 more times, I'm losing 3 more stamina. But hey, I have the strength, I have the power. In fact, that point of strength actually allows me to get a guaranteed kick here, so yeah. If I wanted to be risky, I would do a kick 90-80, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to guarantee the kill for a bunch of stamina. If I was lucky, then I could have completed this encounter with probably like an extra point or 2 of stamina, but again, RNG is usually not in my favor, most of the time, at bare minimum. Clap, clap, bow, bow. So, bow, bow. Look at the foot, move, and I need to hurry up and get this meat cleaver. I'm on encounter lockout, so unless I run into the Ath-specific encounter, bad things won't happen. On that note, now that I remember that, I just noticed that if I run into that encounter, which is, on average, it's going to happen at least once, yeah, it's going to be a bunch of Doom. Also, nice random holes curse during my first mystery to cancel out my deduction perk, but, you know. Also, I gotta remember that I have, yeah, since I have ill-fated, no point resisting here. However, that does mean that I fail both of these, so I'm just going to take the exposed ribs. That's minus 20 max stamina, but doesn't matter because I have 4 stamina right now. I'm playing Scar's, pretty much playing Scar's backstory without any damage decrease, but so again, here I'm just gonna take 3 reason damage and get out for guaranteed, as opposed to gamble on. Well, no, because assuming I kick 3 times, I would still be at 4 HP for 3 reason. So again, playing with the numbers here. I really should come out with that guide/tips video, knowing myself. But granted, I may not give the best advice, as some people might point out, but I mean, we don't have one yet. We have a bunch of good guides, I will say that. A lot of guides and a lot of help available in the community. That's true for a lot of other games, but World of Horror in particular, I don't know what it is exactly. It's just, the community usually gives good advice. Even if it might be memey some of the time, though that's true in a bunch of other games as well. Even while we're memeing, we're actually telling the truth in terms of playing Kikaru, in terms of playing Moriko with guns and shooting normal enemies. I think most people say to shoot bosses, but you get my point. Among other RNG things like no prep attack, just attack 4 times, which is complete insanity to me, but it works for other people, so I understand why people would do that. But moving on, since we're going to take a bath, I might as well play with Desperate Action, right? What was my second encounter? It was the doll metro. No, the 3 reason. So the plant. I want to say the plant. If I'm wrong, then yeah, it goes to show what I just said earlier. I'm not the most reliable or experienced and veteran-ish player in terms of skill, but I can give you something. I can give you a place to start and a place to compare in terms of, well, I can optimize on this. So yeah, there's no There's no getting out of that event. Can I rest? I have efficient I mean, even if I didn't, I was going to rest once, so I'd find... You know what? I'm going to find out anyway, so let's just rest. Yeah, so we're going to rest twice here, because we have Akamanto of Pain. So, yeah, let's make sure we don't immediately die. We could just end up dying, but, you know... Oh my goodness, did I just really go back in? I think it's the same amount of Doom, right? I didn't look, because I normally wouldn't do something like that, but I did, so I really should have paid attention. So 10 knowledge, so it would be to my benefit to use a knowledge weapon, but unfortunately I did not enable a cult shop, and any other place I could get knowledge weapons is not guaranteed without spending a bunch of Doom, so... I'm thinking about where I want to go, and what I want to do, because... like this, I may not survive Akamanto, actually. We have to ignore this, and it's at stamina, but I'm just going to choose to drop my stamina for now. I really shouldn't have, just in case I wanted to do Akamanto non-A for the Doom lowering mask, which might look good, but again, I don't have a lot of health right now, so let's just take the reason here. I think I'm gonna need about 9 stamina or more to even think about surviving Akamanto, but we'll find out. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's stamina. Nice. Do I want to risk this? The answer is no. Did I visit tree yet? I might need to just tree here. Yeah, I'm gonna tree here. I'm gonna tree twice for funds, and tree a third time for, stamina recovery. So we have panic, and that's not good. Insomnia isn't great either, but what can I do? So the only other place I can look to... Well, I can either smoke cigarettes for faster actions, or I can get a weapon to at least throw whatever weapon I don't equip. Or pour a can of acid for... if I'm going to end up throwing something, I might as well look at can of acid. I'm pretty sure Akamanto... Well, since I'm doing A, is going to be an Eldritch. So, yeah, let's do that. I might even visit twice. Do I want to visit twice? Yeah, let's visit twice. If we get another... No, so we didn't. So we're going to take the heavy-duty flashlight. We'll throw the meat cleaver, and if we get out of funds, I'll trade Doom, I guess. Or just run into Inspiring Novel and maybe die faster. So with Panic, this makes me really not want to take this fight, but I kind of have to take this fight. Otherwise, my Doom... Well... I can either die possibly right now or die later, and I would rather die later. That said, we need to rest 2 more times again. I'm going to rest a 3rd time, actually, and we'll go. Do I have any... No. Yeah, these are all... That's major, and the other 4 are curses. So, yeah, losing 2 stamina, 2 reason at the end of this, and oh my goodness, just... Believe. Oh, that's right, we're on ill-fated. Why did I believe in nothing? I gotta remember it. I'm doing that. Either way, yeah, we're going here, and we're going to pour acid on Akamanto and throw the meat cleaver. I think I may be able to brace with 10 knowledge. I should be able to brace, and yeah. So if I didn't have panic, this would be guaranteed, but 95%. Someone memed to me, not memed, or someone talked to me before about this, but watch me miss one of these. If someone were betting against me, I'd say bet about $5. I miss one of these, but I may not. So I mean, granted, if I were doing it again, but let's just take the free out. So I would have lost $5, but I felt confident about the bet. Is the point I'm trying to make. So. Well, that would have been nice earlier. I don't have a... Yeah, so I think Improvise is going to be my best choice here. I could also increase Strength, but I'm afraid to because I have both Holes and Insomnia. I forgot the name. I had to look. I admit it. But, yeah, I'm not doing too well. Third mystery, third mystery, 66% Doom. Yeah, Coma or Arms. I didn't check my max threat levels. Maybe I should have checked. I don't even know what, I don't even remember if there was a mod. No, actually I can check. Yeah, we're on Timeline B. So, Timeline B Arms. Yeah, here we come. 2 forced boss battles, by the way. I know that's nature of, Timeline B, but... That was not great. And to those thinking, and before I say it, if I didn't say it before, to those thinking I should have re-rolled to have at least 2 focused location mysteries before. So I took that to remove Doom because I know Arms B only does stamina damage. But to those wondering, it's like, well, Jordan, you could have just re-rolled until you got better mysteries. Another soft rule is that I take the first available basically loadout that RNG gives me that I can do the challenge on. So this is not impossible, and I do admit I made mistakes, but okay, so we're going to save out of funds. We're going to trade that 15 experience for whatever I would have lost in out of funds. It's pretty much how I'm thinking about it there. In the meanwhile, yeah, let's do this so we don't lose any more knowledge. Was it this one? I think there was another one. So I would like to save stamina, but I also don't want to run because I'm at 68% Doom. So if nothing else, we're just gonna do this until 3 stamina and then desperate action our way out. We do want to... Yeah, I do want to get out. So improvise is gonna help me there. Should I hospital to try to look for Dull Nurse? We have 68% Doom. Oh my goodness. And I want to rest again, too. My stamina's not looking good. This is our last investigation. If you're counting, you know it's the last investigation. Otherwise, you can look at the flavor text. This is the flavor text. So that means after this investigation, I can't rest or anything. Ironically enough, if I was Toshiaki, this wouldn't be as bad. But since I'm not Toshiaki. Well, let's monument now. Let's see what happens when we monument. Ask for reason or funds. Okay. That's not so bad. Please tell me I don't have inefficient rests. I don't. So I'm going to rest once and then go in here. The hope being... Well, I mean, I can trade reason for stamina, but I don't know if that's going to save me. Also, yeah, -1 reason. Is that a bug? I can't remember. I haven't looked that up yet. I should probably look that up, but in case I forget, someone can comment and tell me. Otherwise, yeah, so if this is my 4th mystery, this would be doing a lot more damage. I'm still taking a bunch of damage. Don't get me wrong, but... Yeah, I would like to do more. Another alternate strategy would have been to look for Dull Nurse to throw things, but I don't think that was a very available option. So I need a... Do I kill him? Well, either way, I'm losing a bunch of resources at the end of this anyway. I wanted to trade reason for stamina, but it's hard because I don't really have good options. Well, okay, so I need to hit this 90% kick. Okay, and then I can do this, blah, blah, blah. Let's do this, and we should get out, right? Next turn. Because we desperation. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to prep a throw just in case. Okay, good. I really should be prepping throws. The one time I didn't prep a throw, I died, so... because I miscalculated the numbers, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Also, I need to take a bath here, so I don't end up dying. But, yeah, so Ward has to be last, so we're taking Coma first. I would like to monument, but I don't think I'm gonna get the chance to monument. I would also like this Dust to Sing, but I don't want to spend the Doom. We're on Ill-Fated, so I think I'm just gonna end up dying regardless. But yeah, so this is death. I'm not gonna take the Doom. Well, yeah, let's just take the Doom hit actually. Try to stay in case we run into some godly event that, well, yeah, more free events like that, but. It would help to get something that really... So that would have been for Doom, again. So good luck here, but it can only last so long. And, yeah, here we go. So, yeah, I'm Kyrie. I can deal with ghosts, but it doesn't matter if I end up dying. You know, I can't even die. You know what? Actually, I just have to run. I think I tested out the Karakusa mask before, or the mask that increases your spiritual action speed, and we saw that it did nothing. So yeah, ill-fated death is upon me.